So what are we planning to do now?
How about we go to a party?
I was thinking a music concert.
Guys, why?
Oh, let's go to the beach.
Guys,
We were thinking of going to the amusement park as well.
guys, பேச விடுறீங்களா?
Okay.
சரி சொல்லு.
Why don't we go for an afternoon filled with beautiful performances by young artists? What do you all think?
Yeah, that sounds like a
Great
good
idea.
idea.
Right? Welcome to Alchemy Kids solo presentations.
A wise man once said. What did the wise man say?
Observation is key to learning.
Observation is key to learning. Today, we have performances from the students of Alchemy Kids Theatre from grade 1 junior all the way to advanced level. We request the audience to please encourage the young bright artists.
Our actors for today are Sahana Ganesh, Anshuman Atriyan, and myself, Mahesh Hariharan.
Once again, I welcome you all to Alchemy Kids solo presentations. Our first performer for today is Neil of grade 1 junior performing a poem, A Bundle of Sticks. Are you all excited to have our first? Yay, let's make some noise for him. Welcome on stage, Neil.
Hello everyone, my name is Neil. Today I am going to perform a story, Bundle of Sticks. Once upon a time, there was an old man who lived in a village with his 3 sons. Although his 3 sons were hard workers, they quarreled all the time. The old man tried to unite them but failed. Months passed by and the old man became sick. He asked his sons to remain united, but they failed to listen to him. At the moment, the old man decided to teach them a lesson to forget their differences and come together in unity. Then the old man summoned his sons, then proceeded to tell them, I will provide you a bundle of sticks. Each take and then break them into 2. The one who finishes first will be rewarded more than the others. And so the sons agreed. The old man provided them bundle of 10 sticks. Each stick, and then the old man asked them to break sticks into pieces. The sons broke them within minutes, then proceeded to quarrel among themselves again. The old man said, My dear sons, the game is not yet over. I will provide you another bundle of sticks. Only this time you will have to break them as a bundle, not separately. The sons readily agreed, then tried to break the bundle. Despite trying their best, they could not break the bundle. The sons told their father of their failure. The old man said, My dear son, see, breaking every single stick individually was easy for you, but breaking them as a bundle you could not do. By staying united, nobody can harm you. If you continue to quarrel, anyone can quickly defeat you. The old man continued, I ask that you stay united. Then the 3 sons understood their power in unity and promised their father they would all come together. Thank you.
Thank you, Neil. That was an interesting story. I once again request the audience to please keep your mobile phones on silent or switched off mode. Our next performer for the day is Sri Raya of Grade 1 Junior with the poem Now I Am Six. Please welcome her on stage with a huge round of applause. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My, na- my name is Celia. I'm going to recite a poem today. Now we are six. When I was one, I had just begun. When I was two, I was nearly new. When I was three, I was hardly me. When I was four, I was not much more. When I was five, I had just alive. But now I am six. I am as clever. So I think I will be six now and forever.
Thank you, Srilaya. That was such a sweet performance. Next up, we have Roshan of Grade 1 Junior with the story The Ant and a Grasshopper. Please welcome him on stage.
Hi friends, I'm going to narrate a story of grasshopper and the ant. Once upon a time, there was a grasshopper hopping, chirping, and singing to its heart's content in a field on a hot summer day. There was an ant staying near the grasshopper's nest. They were good friends. It was springtime. The grasshopper had lots of fun, playing, singing, and dancing in the sun. But the ant was hardworking. It was collecting food and storing them in its house for winter. The grasshopper did not know why the ant was so much hardworking. He asked, "Hey ant, why don't you come outside and play with me?" The ant replied, "I cannot. I'm storing food for the winter and there won't be anything to eat." The grasshopper laughed at the ant. "Ha ha! Why are you worrying? It's summer now and there are plenty of food and continue playing." As the still ant was working hard. When the winter came, the grasshopper did not find any one single grain to eat, as everything got frozen. And saw the ant how it was hard working and realized this foolishness. Thank you.
Wow, what an expressive performance that was. Next up, we have Netra Rajesh Balaji of Grade 1 Senior with the poem Family Comes Together. Please welcome her on stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Netra. Today I'm going to be performing a poem, Family Comes Together. Family comes together for always and forever, in sickness or in health, in poverty or in wealth. Family comes together for always and forever, without any reason, any time, or any season. Family comes together for always and forever, in death or in life, in happiness or in strife. Family comes together for always and forever, in anger or in kindness, whether all see or in blindness. Family comes together for always and forever, in work or in play. They somehow find a way for family to come together because families are forever. Thank you.
Thank you for that beautiful poem, Netra. Next up, put your hands together for Yarini Nirmal of Grade 1 Junior with her poem Crayon.
Hello everyone, my name is Yali. Today perform six of colors. Six of colors, orange, red, yellow, green, and now like that. Blue like water, in the sea, purple like daisies on my knee, black like night, and I, but three yellow, orange, and thank you.
Thank you, Yarni. Next up, we have Shashank V of Level O with a monologue of Puck. Please welcome him on stage.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shashank. Today I'll be performing Seven Ages of Man by William Shakespeare. All the world's a stage. All the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And in one man's time, he plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then, the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face unwillingly to school. Then a lover, sighing like a furnace, with a woeful of ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths, bearded like the pard, sudden and quick in quarrel, shaking the bubble's reputation even in the cannon's mouth. Then the justice, in fair round belly, with good cap and lined, with eyes severe and beard to formal cut, full of wise sauce and modern instances. So he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on his nose and pouch on his side. His youthful host well saved a world too wide for his strong shank and his big manly voice. He pipes and whistles from a sound. Last scene of all, that ends the strange, eventful history. His second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans state, sans everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Shashank, for that amazing performance. Next up, we have Samvrut Shailesh Kumar of Grade 1 Junior with the story Birbal is Brief. Are you all excited to watch him perform? Then let's call him on stage.
Hello everybody, my name is Samrit. I'm going to perform a story called Birbal is Brief. One day, Akbar asked the courtiers if they could tell the difference between truth and falsehoods in rivers or earth. The courtiers looked at one another in confusion. What about you, Birbal? Asked the emperor. I want to give a chance to everybody, said Birbal. Nobody has the answer. So go ahead and tell me the difference between truth and falsehoods in 3 words or less. Sir, Your Majesty, 4 fingers. 4 fingers? Asked Emperor. 4 fingers is the correct answer. What you have seen with your eyes can only be the truth. What you have heard with your ears cannot be the truth about mysteries. Okay, so why are you going to tell 4 fingers? 1 eye to 1 ear is the width of 4 fingers, Your Majesty, said Birbal grinning. Thank you.
Thank you, Samvrut. Next up, we have Reena Anthony of Grade 1 Senior performing the poem Puppy and I. Now, she has a surprise for all of you. Are you excited?
Hi, my name is Reena Anthony, and I will be performing the poem Puppy and I by A. A. Mill. I met a man as I went walking. We got talking, man and I. Where are you going? To man, I said. Down to the village to get some bread. Will you come with me? No, no, not I. I met a horse as I went walking. We got talking, horse and I. Where are you going to horse today? Down to the village to get some hay. Will you come with me? No, 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 not I. I met a woman as I went walking. We got talking, woman and I. Where are you going to, woman, so early? Down to the village to get some barley. Will you come with me? No, 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 not I. I met some rabbits as I went walking. We got talking, rabbits and I. Where are you going in your brown fur coats? Down to the village to get some oats. Will you come with us? No, 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 not I. I met a puppy as I went walking. We got talking, puppy and I. Where are you going this nice fine day? Up to the hills to roll and play. Come with you, puppy, said I. Now, why don't we rock and roll with puppy? What color's the sky, Anyamor, Anyamor? You tell me that it's red, Anyamor, Anyamor. Where should I put my shoes, Anyamor, Anyamor? You say, put them on your head, Anyamor, Anyamor. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loco. That you make me is just un poco crazy. The sense that you're not making the liberties you're taking leaves my cabeza shaking. You are just un poco loco. Un poquitito loco.
That was simply mind blowing. Why don't we have 3 cheers for her now? Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. That's right. Our next performer for the day is S. Shravan of Grade 2 Senior with a monologue, I Cannot Wait. Well, neither can I. So let's call him on stage.
Hi, my name is Shravan. Today I'm going to perform the monologue I Can't Wait. I know, Mom. It's time to get up. Today I can't wait to go to college today. Today is my first day at St. James. I wonder what class I am in. I wonder who will I meet. I hope I'll make a lot of friends. I hope I like my teacher. What I'm going to wear? Black pants and this shirt? No, I look like a waiter. I know my favorite sweater. Does my hair look alright? I wish it was longer. I hope I can make friends easily like I did at school. Oh my goodness, why I am worrying? There is nothing to worry about. I'm sure I'm going to have a great day. Oh my god, I'm late. I better go to catch the bus. And I will tell you about my day when I'm back. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Shravan. That was an amazing performance. Next up, we have Vishnu of Grade 1 Junior with a poem, Little Things. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Little drops of water. Shall we try? Should try at the end. Should try at the end.
Well, let's give Vishnu a huge round of applause, anyways, for taking the courage to come on stage. And our next performer is Shri Pranit of Grade 2 Senior with a monologue, Grass. Oh, I'm so sorry. Shri Pranit is not here right now. Our next performer is Tulsi Dharan of Grade 1 Senior with a story, Mr. Sting. Please welcome him on stage.
Hi, my name is Tulsi Dharan and I'm gonna perform a story called Mr. Sting. Chloe was a kind of girl who loved being alone with her thoughts. Often, she'd sit on her bed, make up stories about Mr. Sting, sitting on her own in her room. But she would come up with all kinds of fantastical tales. But maybe Mr. Sting was a heroic old sailor who had won dozens of medals for his bravery and found it impossible to adapt life on the dry land. Or perhaps he was a world famous opera singer who one night hitting the top note in an aria, the Royal Opera House in London, lost his voice and could never sing again. But really, he's a Russian secret agent who put elaborate tramp disguised to spy on the people's town. Chloe don't know anything about Mr. Sting, but what does she know on that day? On the, for the first time, she stopped talking to him, and he seemed to look for the 5 pound note that she was holding, and more than she did. He seemed lonely, not just alone, but lonely in his soul. That made Chloe sad. She knew full well what it was to be lonely. Thank you.
Wow. Tulsi Dharan, you've done a great job. Make some noise for Tulsi Dharan. Coming up next is a monologue called How to Be a Kid by D. Hashara from grade 2 senior. Hashara, you're next.
Hi everyone, my name is Hashada, and today I'll be enacting a character Molly from the monologue How to Be Kid, written by Sarah McDonald Hughes. But when I lie in my bed with One Direction and Little Mix, Rihanna and Tyler Swift are looking down on me. I can't get comfy. It's like I don't feel like I used to. I'm home, but somehow it doesn't feel right. Sort of wriggling, screaming, feel in my tummy, and a kind of worry that feeling won't go away. It's a feel like a sort of worm. I know I should be happy to be home, but I wish I could creep down the corridor in my pajamas and knocks on Tyler's door, jump in a bed, and whisper until Yuan comes around and catches me. Tyler, I know her for 5 weeks and 1 day, and in that time, I have learned every single thing about her, and she's my best ever best friend. She's a kind of glowy, as if someone left a light inside of her, as if she's magical. First time I met her, she actually read my mind for real. So, okay. Okay. I'm walking into TV's room at Riverside. Yuan comes and talks to me and telling everyone's name, but I'm not listening. Looking around and wondering, how can I stay without my mom and Joe? A green carpet swirls on. A big screen TV. Two boys fighting over a remote. They don't even look up. Yuan goes and shouts at them. I'm standing here, feeling stupid on my own. And see her. Then I see her. She's sitting corner of the orange city, dodging the kicks. She's sitting. She's sitting as if she's read my mind. Hmm. Thank you.
Wow, Hashara. This reminded us of our childhood days and we don't want to forget them. Make some noise for our next performer. It's our Ramesh Aditya, who's going to perform a monologue of the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Ramesh, time to give them a scare.
Hello everyone, my name is Bramesh Aditya and today I'll be enacting the character as a Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. My life has been so short that I really know nothing whatever. I was only made the day before yesterday by the farmer. Luckily, one of the first thing the farmer did was to paint my ears so that I heard everything that was going around me. There was another munchkin with him. The first thing I heard the farmer saying was, "How do you like those ears?" "They aren't straight," said the other munchkin. "Never mind. Yours is yours. So now I'll paint the eyes," said the farmer. So he started painting the eyes. As soon as the eyes was done, I found myself looking at him and looking at everything around me with a great deal of curiosity. For this was my first glimpse of the world. And what a beautiful place is this. Then he did my nose and mouth. I didn't speak because I don't know what mouth was for. I had the fun of them. I had the fun of watching them make my body, and as they fastened my head, I, I was so proud that and felt as good as a creature. But then to put me in a field and to scare crows and left me all alone. Many crows and other birds flew into the cornfield, and as soon as they saw me, they all flew again. I felt very important, if a little lonely. Then this old crow came. He didn't seem scared at all. He pushed onto my shoulder and said, "That farmer is a fool, trying to scare me with a poor thing like you." And then he hopped down at my foot and ate all the corn, and all of his friends came to eat corn too. I felt very sad because it showed that I wasn't such a good scarecrow after all. But the old crow came and comforted me. If you had the brains, you'd be as good as a creature. For brain is what counts, whether you're a crow or a man. So that's why I'm going to the Emerald City so the great Oz can give me some brains. Thank
Wow, Ramesh, that was so great. Coming up next is Samita Srinivas from level A, who's going to deliver a monologue called The Test. Samita, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Samyukta Srinivasan and I am going to perform a monologue called The Test. The white clock on the wall is mocking me, counting down the minutes until I fail this test. It doesn't make any sense. Hey, why aren't there any posters hung up in Miss Daniel's room? I never noticed that before. Okay, I need something to take my mind off this paper. This paper will destroy my GPA. Oh my God, I'm grinding my teeth. I never grind my teeth. Wow, look how interesting this pencil looks when I twirl it around. Why is the second hand on the clock moving so slowly? And how is still everyone taking this test? I read the novel, but this question doesn't make any sense. Look at Hannah, furiously scribbling. She knows the answer to everything. I hate her. Miss Daniels is reading a book? Seriously, at a time like this, she's just sitting there reading a book. Oh my God, that's the bell. And my paper is still blank. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I have to give my paper now. Great. Everybody's getting up. Guess I just have to turn my paper in. Wait, what? Miss Daniels is going to grade our paper right now? How can she do that? Oh no. And why is she shuffling through the paper so fast? Oh wait, she stopped at one. I think it's mine. Here we go. My heart's pounding through my chest. She's going to announce to everyone that I failed my test. Wait, what? I'm the only one who passed? The test was to see if you could read it. And it said not to write anything down. Aha! Take that clock! Take that, Hannah! Thank you.
Samyukta's monologue, it's literally quite relatable to the exam fever that we all are going to experience within the coming months. Exam culture எல்லாருக்கும் வரும்ல. Correct. Coming up next is Krusha from Grade 1 Junior KK Nagar, who will be delivering a story called A Friend in Need is a Friend Indeed. Krusha, the stage is yours.
Hello, my name is Krisa. I'm going to perform A Friend in Need is a Friend Indeed. Once upon a time, there lived a lion in a forest. One day, after a heavy meal, the lion was sleeping under a tree. After a while, there came a mouse and started to play on the lion. Suddenly, the lion got up with anger and looked around for who had disturbed his peaceful sleep. He saw a mouse standing there, trembling with fear. He jumped on it and was about to kill it. And the mouse requested to forgive him. And the lion felt pity for the mouse and left it. After a few weeks later, the lion was caught in a net by a hunter. The mouse came there and cut the net and helped the lion to escape. Thereafter, the lion and the mouse became friends and they lived happily ever after. Thank you.
Wow. Krusha's story tells us that good friends always stay together. Am I right, friends? So, next performer is Hiram Santosh from Grade 1 Junior, who will be delivering a poem called I Look in the Mirror. Hiram, we are rooting for you.
Hello everyone. I'm going to perform a poem called I Look in the Mirror poem. I look in the mirror and what do I see? A pair of eyes looks back at me. A nose, 2 ears, 2 lips, and teeth to say I love you. I look in the mirror and what do I see? I look at the mirror and see me. Thank you.
Wow, Hiram, that is so good. Coming up next is Harshavardhan from Grade 1 Junior, who's going to narrate a poem called Five Little Seeds. Harshavardhan, the stage is yours.
Hello, my name is Harshavardhan. I'm going to perform a poem called Five Little Seeds. To under the leaves and under the seeds are waiting to grow. Out comes the sun, down comes the shower, and up comes the pretty pink flowers. Out comes the sun that every plant needs, and up comes two funny old weeds. Thank you.
Wow, that was such an amazing poem, wasn't it, guys? Please give a hand for Harshavardhan. Coming up next is son of Prasanna from Grade 1 Junior, who's gonna do a story called The Peacock and the Crow. Sanav, the stage is yours.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sanav, and I'm going to perform a story called The Peacock and the Crow. Once upon a time, there lived a crow in the forest. It was a very happy and cheerful crow. He loved to fly over the forest. One day, he saw a swan swimming in a pond near the forest. The crow said, "Wow, what a beautiful swan! He's so white and beautiful." He looked at himself and said sadly, "But look at me, I'm so black. I think the swan must be the happiest bird in the world." The crow went to the swan and asked, "Hey, you're so beautiful. Must be the happiest bird in the world." The, the swan said, "No, I have only one color. But look at the parrot, he has two colors." The crow went to the parrot and asked, "Hey, parrot, you have two colors? Yeah, you must be the happiest bird in the forest." The, the parrot replied, "No, no, I am not. I have only two colors. No, I am not. Look at the peacock. He has so many beautiful colors." The crow flew to the peacock and asked, "Hey, peacock, you're surely the most beautiful bird in the world." The peacock said sadly, "Yes, sir, I know I am. That's why I'm kept in the zoo. I cannot be free like you. I wish I was a crow like you." The moral of the story is, be happy about the way you are. Everyone is special. Thank you.
Wow, son of, that was so amazing. All of you guys, I just want to let you know that time is no longer our friend. Time waits for no one. And to prove that, our next performer, Vaishnavi S, will deliver a speech about the importance of time management. Vaishnavi, the stage is yours.
Hi, my Hi, my name is Vaishnavi, and today I'm going to be presenting a speech about time management. What is time management? Why is time management important? Time management is a process of organizing and planning how to allocate your time.
Please give a round of applause to Vaishnavi. She really delivered such an amazing speech. Next up is Hatim H. Raja from Grade 1 Senior, who will be delivering a poem called Little Things. Hatim, the stage is yours.
Hi, my name is Hakim. I phải cô ghé. Giờ gì bài em nghe cơ của bà bùa. Cái có mơ bò cơ. Giờ gì ở cả. Mẹ cơ mãi. Cơ. Cơ bê kê à. Cơ nhì cơ mì. Mẹ cơ mãi ghê ghê. Ồ. Gì. Có cái à băng cái e có cái à băng cái e Gak bawa kok bawa bagus. Kok gak bawa bagus. Cái gì gu ghê nhỉ cái gì ôm cái nghe gì gờ vào ngâu em của mẹ à bi ngài ngài cái tao gì gờ gì gờ gò mò gờ gì gờ gì ôm cả mẹ gờ mãi ghê ghê ồ mãi ghê ghê ồ y cái gì cha cha you.
Nice work, Hatim. That's a great job. Coming up next is Bhavani Venkataraman from grade 2 junior who'll be delivering a monologue called as Sorting Hat. Bhavani, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Bhavini and today I'll be reciting the poem The Sorting Hat Song from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Oh, you may not think I'm pretty, but don't judge on what you see. I'll eat myself if you can find a smarter hat than me. You can keep your bowlers black, your top hat sleek and tall. For I am the Hogwarts sorting hat and I can cap them all. There's nothing hidden in your head the sorting hat can't see. So try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be. You might belong in Gryffindor, what are the brave at heart. Their daring nerve and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil. Or yet wise old Ravenclaw, if you were ready mind, where those of wit and learning will always find their kind. Or perhaps Slytherin, you'll make your real friends. Those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends. So put me on. Don't be afraid. Don't get in a flap. You're in safe hands, though I have none. For I am a thinking cap. Thank you.
Nice work, Bhavani. Up next is A. Ritika Sharvini, who'll be delivering a story called The Monkey Pirates. Ritika, the stage is yours.
My name is Eritka. Today, I'm going to perform a story named The Monkey Pirates by Martin. Traveling in a wardrobe with 12 monkeys dressed up as pirates is going to be very odd, thought Emily Jane. And of course, absolutely. There's something else you should know about traveling in a wardrobe. That is, it is very dark. And when you're in a wardrobe with monkeys in it, it is also a bit hairy. And when you travel in a wardrobe with pirates, it is full of pirate talk. Inside the monkey pirates called out instructions. Splice the main breast, said Guff. I had heard that pirates exactly Mumple Flam Trump suggested gobbledygook. Org agreed gibberish. Comb your hair, suggested Dave, which am a bit strange coming from a pirate. After a while, with rattling, robbling, monkey noises, and obviously a few crisps of bananas and banana to rest. The door sprang open. Out from the 12 monkeys and one little
They found themselves in a very large and empty bedroom, but none of them knew where they were. Thank you.
Wow. Ritika's performance made us go shiver me timbers. Am I right, folks? Next up, we have Radesh B from Grade 1 Senior, who's going to tell a story called All for a Pansa. Radesh, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Radesh, and today I'm gonna be performing a story called All for a Pansa. Once upon a time, there lived in the valley a very wealthy merchant who was not at all happy with his only son. The boy showed no signs of intelligence or cleverness, any willingness to work. Mother, however, thought the best of him and kept making excuses for him. When the lad finally reached the age to marry, the mother begged the merchant to seek him a proper wife. But the merchant, however, was very much ashamed of his lazy son and in his own mind had decided to never have him married. But his mother had set her heart to this. It was the one thing that she had been looking forward to for years. For, for her son to remain a bachelor for the rest of his life was simply unthinkable. She would not even agree to it for a moment. And so she urged excuses for her son. She had se- she said she had seen extraordinary qualities of cleverness, intelligence, and wisdom in him. Look here, said the merchant one day. I've heard this many times before, but you've never once proved it to me. I do not believe there is even a particle of truth in what you're saying. Mothers are blind. However, to satisfy you, I will give the fool another chance. Ask, give him this one coin, one pansa. Ask him to go to the bazaar, and with that one pansa, ask him to buy one item. That one item must be something to eat, something to drink, something to be chewed upon, something to be planted in the garden, and some food for the cow. The mother told the boy the instructions, and he left. When he reached the river, what can be bought for one pansa that is something to eat, something to drink, something to be chewed upon, and everything else, mother said. Surely this is an impossible task. At that moment, the daughter of an ironsmith came up. Seeing the expression in the boy's face, she asked him what's the matter. And so the boy told him the instructions of his mother. I know what you can do, she said. Go buy a watermelon with that one pansa. It provides you something to eat, something to drink, something to be chewed upon, something to be planted in the garden, and some food for the cow. Give it to your parents and they'll be pleased. So the boy did exactly what she said. When he was returning, his mother was very proud. Look here, she said, this is the work of our son. Actually, mother, the iron advised me to do this. Nevertheless, the merchant was very proud that their son had found such a fine solution. So they invited the family of the ironsmith to their house for dinner. Both the parents were pleased to see love bloom between the two young people. And so the daughter of the ironsmith married the merchant's son. The merchant's son became a hard-working young husband, and they all lived happily ever after. Thank you.
Wow, Radesh, that was so good. Coming up next is Advait Sriram from Grade 1 Senior, who'll tell a poem called For Sale. Advait, the stage is yours.
Everyone, my name is Adwait, and today I'm going to be doing a poem by W.H. Davies called For Sale. 400 years. This little house through wind and fire, through earthquake and flood. Its old beams, bulged and warped, are strong, in spite of gaping wounds. both deep and long. The doors are low. In the doors, we 400 years this little house has stood through wind and fire, through earthquake and through flood. And its old beams, though bulged and warped, are strong, in spite of gaping wounds, both deep and long. The doors are kept low and give such narrow space. We must walk humbly into this little place to squint down their own walls and see the flowers that get no drippings from the eaves and showers. 600 pounds for all these precious stones. These little quaint old windows squinting down. This orchid with its apples last appeal to dumpling or sweet cider. This deep well, whose eyes have sparkled from its birth, 400 years in 60 feet of earth. Thank you.
Advait, that was a great job. Well done. Coming up next is Sweta from Grade 1 Senior, who'll be telling a Greek story called Androcles and the Lion. Sweta, the stage is yours.
Hi, my name is Shweta. Today, I'll be performing a story called Androcles and the Lion. This story takes place in Rome, where a Greek slave named Androcles escaped from his master and fled into the forest. There he wandered around for a long time until he was all weary. He spent the night in the forest where he went to sleep with hunger and despair. Just then, he heard a lion who was near him, moaning and growling and at times roaring terribly. As tired as he was, he managed to rise up and rush away from the lion. As he was making his way through the bushes, he stumbled over a root of a tree and fell down lame. As he was trying to get up, he saw the lion coming towards him, leaping on its three paw and keeping its forepaw in front of him. Androcles was in despair. He had no strength to rise up and rush away from the lion. And as was the lion, the great beast coming towards him, instead of attacking him, it kept moaning and looking at him and keeping its right paw in front of him. It was all bloody and much swollen. Looking closely at it, Androcles found a great thorn pressing into the paw of the lion. This was the cause of all the lion's trouble. Plucking up the courage, he caught hold of the paw and drew the thorn out. The lion roared with pain, but much sooner he found relief and found upon Androcles to show its gratitude. Instead of eating him up, the lion got a young deer that he had slain, and Androcles managed to make a meal out of it. For some time, the lion kept doing this, bringing animals to Androcles, who now became of great found, who became found of the great beast. One day, a number of soldiers marched upon to the forest and found Androcles. He couldn't answer them as what he was doing in the forest. They took him as a prisoner to the town that he had fled. His master was furious at him for escaping from him. He brought him to the authorities. Soon Androcles was condemned to death. Now, it used to be a custom to put the murderers or criminals to the lions in a huge circus. As the criminals was punished, the as the criminals were punished, the public would enjoy the spectacular combat of them and the lion. On the appointed day, Androcles was led into the arena with just a spear to protect him from the lion.
As the king was in the royal box, he gave a sign for the people to open the cage of the lion. When the lion came out, what do you think it did? It did nothing, it did no harm to Androcles as he found upon Androcles and stroked him with its paw. Yes, of course, it was the lion that he met in the forest. The king was surprised to see this. How he was surprised to see how this particular lion lost all its cruelty. He he summoned Androcles and asked him how this had happened. Androcles managed to tell all that had happened and how he met the lion. The king was impressed and he pardoned him and asked his master to set him free. And as for the lion, was led into the forest to be happy ever after again. Thank you.
Wow, Shweta, that is so awesome. A Greek story that was retold. Am I right, guys? Next up, we have Sahana Balaji from grade 2 senior, who will be narrating a monologue called Snow White and the Seven Doves. Sahana, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Sahana and today I'm going to be performing a monologue Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What is this? Who can live in this dear little house? So tiny, so cute. This little door. I can't believe it. I wonder if there's anybody at home. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Doesn't seem to be. Perhaps I could try the door. It's not locked. They must be very trusting people. Excuse me, is anybody there? Strange, they obviously went out in a great hurry. It's rather untidy. I would never be allowed to leave my room this untidy. The chairs are too small for me. Perhaps this one is better. They must be very tiny people. I think I'll sit on this stool instead. It's much more comfortable. I am hungry. I must eat something. I think they've just finished preparing a meal or just finished one. There must be a clean plate somewhere. Ha, here's one. And some bread and vegetables. Now where's the fork and knife? I'm absolutely starving. I hope they won't mind sharing the food with me. I'll explain to them when they come back, whoever they are. I must drink something. All that running in the forest had made me so thirsty. That's better. There must be quite a lot of little people living here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 small people in one small house. They're not all quite the same size. Look at these beds. They make me feel so sleepy just looking at them. Perhaps I could try one. Oh, this one is too short for me. There's no room for my legs. I think there's a better one somewhere. Oh, this is much too hard. There must be a better one somewhere. This is comfortable. It is. It is so comfortable here. Let me just have a sleep and then find my way home. Oh no, I really can't go home. The wicked queen will try to kill me. But I don't really care. I'm so sleepy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sahana, for that amazing monologue. Up next, we have S.R. Kautilya of Grade 1 Junior performing a story, The Bundle of Sticks. Let's all welcome him with a huge round of applause.
The bundle of sticks. Once upon a time, the old man lived in a village. He has three sons. All down his hard workers. He failed all the time. The old man tried to unite them, but failed. Months passed by. The old man became sick. And the old man still tried to unite them, but failed. In 1 month, want to teach them a lesson. He called all the three sons and said, I provide with the bundle of sticks. You breaking in. You have to break them in two. And the finished ones will be rewarded than the others. Than the others. The old man provided with a bundle of sticks. Asked the sons to break it. But they not able to break the bundle of sticks. The old man said, my dear sons, the game is not over yet. I'll give you another bundle of sticks. This time only you have to break them together. The sons readily agreed and tried to break this. They started trying to break. They could not break. The old man said, my dear sons, see, breaking every single stick is easy for you, but breaking as a bundle, you can't break. You stay united, no one can harm you and defeat you. If you do it like this, if you We quarrel like this, they will harm you and they feed you quickly. The old man continued and asked them to be gathered. They know the power of unity and they promised and they stay together. Thank you.
Great job, Kautilya. Up next is a monologue by Litwin Arul of Grade 2 Senior, performing an elf's complaint. All the best, Litwin. The stage is yours.
Hi, I'm Litwin, and today I'm going to perform a monologue called An Elf's Complaint. I am an elf, and I need to file a complaint. If you think Santa is a nice, jolly old fella, then you're wrong. I work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes, Santa does give us a nice home, but it's not full, and we have to share it with 3 other elf families. He does feed us well, but he makes us do all the cooking. He makes all the elves work all the time. Of course, do get holidays off. Not the only day off we get is on Christmas Eve after we've loaded up his sleigh. But the biggest concern I have for is for my children. They've never been to school. Only thing they know how to make is to make a bouncy ball. Seriously, Santa has not been good to us elves. He should be put in the naughty list for a change. Oh, did I forget to mention it? We dig the coal too. It's a very dirty job. But don't get me wrong. I love seeing all the children's faces when they open all the presents we've made for them on Christmas Day. But that's once a year. Well, I come to say everything I came to say. I better get back to work. As usual. As you would have understood by now, an elf's work is never done. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Litwin, for that fantastic monologue. Up next, we have N. Adira of Grade 2 Senior performing another monologue, Alice in Wonderland. All the best, Adira. The stage is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Atira. Now I'm going to perform Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Don't move your arms and legs about like that in all directions, just like a starfish. If I don't take this child away with me, they're sure to kill it in a day or two. Wouldn't it be murder to leave it behind? Don't grunt. That's not at all a proper way of expressing yourself. You have a very turn of nose, my dear. It's more like a snout than a real nose. Your eyes are extremely small for a baby. I don't like this look of this thing at all. If you're going to turn into a pig, my dear, I'll have nothing more to do with you. Mind now, it's a pig. If it had grown up, it would have made a dreadfully ugly child, but it rather makes a handsome pig, I think. Lots of babies would do very well as pigs if only one knew the right way to change them. Chess I pass. Would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? Thank you.
Thank you, Atira, for that fabulous performance. Up next, we have a monologue by Rudraksh Pradeep of Grade 2 Senior performing A Perfect Day. All the best, Rudraksh. The stage is yours.
Hi everyone. Today I am going to perform a monologue called A Perfect Day. Wouldn't it be great if every once in a while we were guaranteed a perfect day? You know, when each piece fits together, no matter how difficult the jigsaw puzzle of the day can be. A day when from start to finish, things just go that way, your way. My day would be like when I am called on, I know the answer, and as reward, no homework. When I go to lunch, who has all their favorites in their fingertips? Me. Whose name does the coach actually get right? Who kicks a goal? Me. Whose mom is first in the pickup line? Whose mom bought frozen drinks and snacks? Mine. When we get into the car, what happens? My favorite song comes on. We breathe through the traffic, and when we get home, we don't have any other plans. That means the afternoon is mine, truly mine. I can play video games and watch YouTube, and it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter. When dinner comes, whose sister baked the cake? Mine. After dinner, dad's like, let's go to the movies. You pick it. Me, I never get to pick. It's only once when all the stars line up and it turns out to be a perfect day. Today has already been ruined because my little brother had finished the last of my favorite cereal. Maybe tomorrow would be my perfect day. Is that really too much to ask? Thank you.
Wow, what a brilliant monologue by Rudraksh. Up next, we have Kyra of Grade 2 Junior performing a monologue, Alice by Evelyn Smith. Let's all give her a huge round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kaira Sarul. I'm going to perform Alice. Why? How polite of him. I asked him a civil question, and he pretended not to hear me. That's not at all nice. I say, Mr. White Rabbit, where are you going? He won't answer me. Wonder if I might follow him. Why not? There's no rule that I mayn't go where I please. I will follow him. Mr. White Rabbit, wait for me. I'm coming too. How curious. I never realized rabbit holes were so dark and so long and so empty. I believe I've been calling for 5 minutes and still I can't see the bottom. After such a fall as this, I shall think nothing of doubling downstairs. How brave they all think of me at home. Why, I won't say anything about it, even if I fell off the top of the house. I wonder how many miles I've fallen by this time. I must be getting somewhere near the center of the earth. I wonder if I shall fall right to the earth. How funny that would be. I wonder if I shall fall right to the earth. How funny that. I think I see the bottom. Yes, I'm sure I see the bottom. I shall hit the bottom, hit it very hard, and oh, how it would hurt. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyra, for that mesmerizing monologue. Up next, we have a poem by Arush of Grade 1 Junior performing the recycling song. Let's welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause.
Hello, friends. My name is Sarsh. Today, I am going to perform a poem called Recycling Song. Save, save, save the cans, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Save, save, save the papers, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Save, save, save the bottles, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Save, save, save the plastics, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Thank you.
Thank you, Arish, for that beautiful poem. Up next, we have Kavin of Grade 1 Senior performing another poem, Honey Bear. Let's welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause.
Hi, my name is Kavin. I'm going to perform a poem called Honey Bear. There was a big bear who lived in a cave. His greatest love was honey. He had 2 pence a week, which he never could save. So he never had any money. I bought him a money box, red and round, in which to put his money. He saved and saved until he until he get until he got a pound and spent it all on honey. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavin, for that great poem. Up next, we have a story by R. Ashriya of Grade 1 Junior performing Ant and the Grasshopper. Good luck, Ashriya. The stage is yours.
Hello everyone. My name is Ashriya and I'm going to perform a story called Ant and Grasshopper. Once upon a time, there was a grasshopper hopping, chirping, and singing to its heart content. The field on hot summer's day. There was an ant staying near to the grasshopper's nest. They were good friends. It was springtime and the grasshopper was having a lot of fun playing, singing, and dancing in the sun. But the ant was hard working. It was collecting food grains and storing them in its house for the winter. The grasshopper did not understand why the ant was doing so much hard work. He asked, "Hey ant, why don't you come outside and play with me?" The ant replied, "I cannot. I'm storing food for the winter. There won't be anything to eat." The grasshopper laughed at the ant and said, "Why are you worrying? It's summer now. There is plenty of food," and continued to play while the ant worked hard. When winter came, the grasshopper did not find a single grain of food to eat. As everything had frozen, it began to starve and feel very weak. The grasshopper saw how the hard-working ants had plenty of food to eat and realized its foolishness. Thank you.
Wow, what a fabulous story by Ashriya. Up next, we have K. Sahana, a grade 1 senior, with the poem Fire. Let's welcome her on stage with a huge round of applause.
Hi everyone, my name is K. Sahana and I'm going to perform a poem, Fire, born of the wind, kicking a jet free of vice, lushed with permanent fever, child of the flames, Aden, awakened spirit by air, inspiration like a breeze, setting the sky ablaze with color, piercing white, a calm red. Whisper then to the wind, no response, but the rustling of leaves by tree has struck fear by flint, and gasping now for air, forsaken in the storms, stifled, suffering, succumb to suffocation, a light extinguished, soft in times and rise again, dancing free, so freely, even if the glowing embers. With each step burns the soul impossible dreams of surrendering passion. Thank you.
Thank you, Sahana, for that beautiful poem. Up next, we have S.R. Avantika Shri performing the Amanda Wingfield monologue from the Glass Menagerie. Good luck, Avantika Shri. We welcome you on stage.
Hi, my name is Avantika, and today I will be performing a monologue of Amanda Wingfield from the story Glass Menagerie. Possesses your soul in patience. You will see something I have resurrected from that old trunk. Tales haven't changed so terribly much after all. Now just see your mother, Luna. This is the dress in which I led the cotillion. Won the cakewalk twice at Sunset Hill. Wore one spring to the governor's ball in Jackson. See how I sashayed around the ballroom. I wore it on Sundays for my gentleman callers. I had it on the day I met your father. I had malaria fever all that spring. The change of climate from East Tennessee to the Delta weakened resistance. I had temperature all the time, not enough to be serious, just enough to make me restless and giddy. Invitations poured in, parties all over the Delta. Stay in bed, said mother. You have fever. But I just wouldn't. I took the quinine and kept going and going. Evenings, dancers, afternoons, long rides. Lovely, so lovely. That country in May, all lassie with dogwoods, literally flooded with jonquils. That was the spring. I had craze for jonquils. Jonquils became an absolute obsession. Mother said, honey, there's no more room for jonquils. And I still kept on bringing more.
Whenever I saw them, I would say, "Stop, stop, I see jonquils." I made a young man help me gather more jonquils. It was a joke, Amanda and her jonquils. And finally, there were no more room for jonquils. Every available space was filled with jonquils. No more vases to hold them. All right, I will hold them myself. And then I met your father. Malaria fever, jonquils, and then this boy. I hope they get here before it starts to rain. Thank you.
Wow, what a mind-blowing performance by Avantika Shri. Now, I'd like to call upon Vaishnavi S again to deliver her speech on the importance of time management. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Hi, my name is Vaishnavi. I'm from grade 3 senior, and today I'm going to be speaking about time management. What is time management? Why is time management important? Time management is a process of organizing and planning and allocate your tasks and activities. It also allows you to it also allows you to work smarter and not harder, uh, and leading to greater productivity. A technique of using your time more efficiently. Help reduce stress and prioritize your time and set a reasonable time limit. I conclude by saying effective time management is a key factor of uh, achieving success towards our goal. Hence, let's practice and progress. Thank you.
Good job, Vaishnavi. Let's give her another round of applause. Up next, we have D. Harshada performing a monologue, How to Be a Kid. All the best, Harshada.
Hi everyone, my name is Hashida, and today I'll be enacting a character Molly from the monologue How to Be Kid, written by Sarah McDonald Hughes. But when I lie in my bed with One Direction and Little Mix, Rihanna and Taylor Swift are looking down on me, I can't get comfy. It's like I don't fit like I used to. I'm home, but somehow it doesn't feel right. I feel the sort of wriggling, screaming, feel in my tummy, and a kind of worry that feeling won't go away. I feel like sort of worm. And I know I should be happy to be home. But I wish could I creep down the corridor in my pajamas, knock on Tyler's door, jump in a bed, and whisper until Yvonne comes around and catches me. Taylor, I know her for 5 weeks and 1 day. In that time, I have learned every single thing about her. She's my best ever best friend. She's kind of glowy, as if someone left a light inside of her, as if she's magical. First time I met her, she actually read my mind for real. So, okay, I'm walking into TV's room at Riverside. Yvonne comes and talks to me, telling everyone's name, but I'm not listening. I'm looking around and wondering, how can I stay without my mom and Joe? A green carpet swirls on. Big screen TV. Two boys fighting over a remote. They don't even look up. Yuan goes and sort out them. I'm standing there, feeling stupid on my own. And then I see her. She was sitting corner of the orange settee, dodging the kids. Her face scrunched up as if someone she have to get out of the settee. But she won't let them win. She looks she actually she looks at me as if she can write into my mind. And she she read she saw see my all my brain, my insights and my thoughts and everything. What I'm thinking is I can't live here. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshada, for that brilliantly performed monologue. Up next, we have Udbhav of Grade 1 Senior performing a story, The Foolish Lion and the Clever Rabbit. Let's welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Udbhavanand. I'm going to be performing a monologue called The Foolish Lion and the Clever Rabbit. Long time ago, there lived a ferocious lion in the forest. It was a greedy lion and started killing all the animals in the forest. Seeing this, all the animals gathered and decided to approach the lion with offer that they would send one animal to volunteer itself to be eaten by the lion every day. So every day, one animal to volunteer to go up to the lion to be eaten. One day, it was the turn for the rabbit. The rabbits chose an old rabbit amongst them. Now, this rabbit was old and wise. It decided to take its own sweet time to go to the lion. The lion was getting impatient on not seeing any animal come by and swore to kill all the animals the next day. The rabbit went to the lion by sunset. The lion was very furious. The rabbit was very calm and slowly told the lion that it was not his fault. He told the lion that a group of rabbits were coming for the day, but on their way, an angry lion attacked them all and ate all the rabbits. It was a miracle that he managed to escape and reach safely. The rabbit told the lion that another lion was challenging the supremacy of the lion. The lion was naturally enraged and was asked to take the location of the other lion. The rabbit led the lion near a deep. The rabbit agreed and led the lion to near the deep well. He showed the lion his reflection in the water. The lion started growling, and naturally its image in the water. The other lion was also equally angry. The lion jumped into the water to kill the other lion, but it lost its life in the well. Thus, the rabbit saved the forest and all the wise rabbit saved the forest and all the other animals from the proud lion. Story moral: intelligence wins over might. Thank you.
Thank you, Udbhav, for that beautifully performed story. Up next, we have Ishan Krishna, a grade 1 senior, with a poem, For Sale. All the best, Ishan. The stage is yours.
Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. My name is Ishan. I'm going to perform a poem called For Sale by W.H. Davis. 400 years, this little house has stood through wind and fire, through earthquake and through flood. Still, its old beams, though bulged and wrapped, are strong. In spite of gaping wounds, both deep and long, the doors are low and give such narrow space. We must walk humbly in this little place. The windows are no longer square or straight, are able now from their fantastic state to squint down their own walls and see the flowers, which get more drippings from the eaves than showers. 600 pounds for all this precious stone. These little quaint old windows squinting down. This orchard with its apples last appeal to dumpling or sweet cider. This deep well whose little eye has sparkled from its birth. 400 years in 60 feet of earth. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishan, for that fantastic performance. Now, for our final performance, let's all put our hands together to welcome Vishnu back on stage to perform his poem, Little Things.
Little drops of water. Little drops of water. Amaka. Little drops of water.
Thank you, Vishnu. That was definitely bold of you. Please give him another round of applause. With this, we come to the end of this event's performances. I, I would now like to extend my thanks to the teachers who have trained all our performers of today. I would also like to thank the Alchemy Youth Theatre team for coordinating and helping us out today. I hope to see you all again at 4 o'clock for the last round of Alchemy solo presentations. At 5 o'clock. Thank you all for being such a great audience. And here's me signing off, Sahana Ganesh, and my fellow anchors, Mahesh Hariharan and Anshuman Athreyan. I now request the performers of today to come on stage for a group photograph.